Newsfirst at 9.
Bringing you the news from here at home and across the world. This is Primetime News live on Newsfirst from the Newsfirst Centre in Colombo. A very good evening. I'm Mahina Bongso.
And I'm Madhush Surya. Let's start off tonight's edition with your headlines.
The headlines on Newsfirst at 9.
Another two suspects connected to the double murder in Kambupitia died. Post-mortem reveals that the chairman of the Delft Pradeshya Sabha was shot. Residents of a Pradeshya Sabha member in Chavakacheri attacked.
Now, the police say that the two suspects in the brutal double murder of a police constable and his wife in Kambupitia fled police custody early this morning and died after jumping into the Denagama reservoir.
That's right. Police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rohana said that the two suspects had attempted to flee while they were being taken by police officers to reveal a hidden arms cache.
The MP from Matharan, Mandala Samaraveda, has filed a case against Sirasa.
Two more suspects in the murder of the police constable attached to the anti-vice squad of the Mathura police and his wife were arrested by the police last night. The police say that they escorted the two suspects to Denagama in Halmana to reveal the location of a hidden arms cache based on information that they had come to light. The police say that they recovered a shotgun, a live hand grenade and a sharp weapon. The suspects had subsequently escaped from the custody of the police officers and had jumped into the Denagama reservoir along with the police officer.
The police officers attempted to rescue them. Although they were taken ashore and admitted to hospital, it was reported that they had died. The police constable who almost drowned and was injured in the incident had also been hospitalized. Investigations are still underway. Several police teams have been deployed to apprehend the chief suspect.
The bodies of the deceased suspects are currently lying in the Gangodagama Divisional Hospital. The suspects who hail from Miyala in Kavela were aged 24 and 31. Police Constable Valigama Riyanarachige Sunil and his wife Udupitia Appulage Apsara were brutally murdered on the night of the 16th of this month. The couple's 2-year-old daughter was injured in the incident. One of the suspects in the murder was killed on the 22nd of this month after he was arrested in Hakmana and shot at police officers who returned fire. The suspect was being escorted by the police to reveal the location of a hidden arms cache.
Senior Superintendent of Police in Mathura, Deshabandhu Thenakon, has taken steps with regard to facilitating the education of the eldest son of the murdered couple. Discussions have been held with the Honourable Minister of Education and steps have been taken to enrol him at a high school in Mathura.
Welcome back to the news. The death of the chairman of the Delft Pradeshya Sabha, Daniel Rexeman, has been ruled a murder.
Yes, that's right, Mahina. According to the police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rohana, suspicion had arisen regarding foul play when it was discovered that the chairman had been shot in the back of his head. Now, no arrests have been made in connection with the murder thus far.
The chairman of the Delft Pradeshya Sabha was admitted to the Punkuditiv hospital yesterday by his wife, with injuries to his head. After his death was confirmed by the Punkuditiv hospital, the post-mortem examination was conducted at the Jaffna hospital this morning. The chairman was 44 years old at the time of his demise. The post-mortem examination of the chairman of the Delft Pradeshya Sabha was conducted at the Jaffna hospital. The first report has been submitted to the police. The cause of death is a gunshot wound to the head. He was shot in the back of the head with a 9mm pistol. The spokesperson for the Jaffna hospital said the body of the late chairman was handed over to his wife. His remains had been then taken to the office of the Elam People's Democratic Party or EPDP office in Jaffna. The final rites are to be observed in the Manak Cover Cemetery in Jaffna tomorrow.
Still in local news, an unidentified group attacked the residence of a TNA member of the Chava Kachari Pradesh Sabha in Jaffna early this morning.
The residence of the Pradesh Sabha member of Sri Kandaraja Sri Ranjan in Misalai was attacked this morning. At about 1:50 am today, an unidentified group arrived at the house in 6 motorcycles. At about midnight, another group had arrived at my house on motorcycles and were loitering outside. At about 1:50, a group of persons arrived on 6 motorcycles. I took my wife and children. They attacked the house with clubs and petrol bombs and other weapons. And they set fire to some items. When I shouted, they shot and fled. The Pradesh Sabha member noted that no one was injured in the incident. The police say that a complaint has been lodged regarding the incident, but no arrests have been made.
The chairman of the Paliagoda Urban Council, Nihal Ananda Pereira, is at risk of losing his position after the second defeat of the council's proposed budget for 2014.
Yes, Western Province Local Government Commissioner Chandrani Samarakul says that when a local government council's budget is defeated on 2 occasions, the chairman is considered to have resigned his position.
A second round of voting on the 2014 budget of the Paliagoda Urban Council was held today.
I ask that no one opposes this. Let us unite and work for our local. We have all come here to serve our village. I make a request for everyone here to protect the party and pass this budget. I ask that people from our party raise their hands first to pass the budget. We have 3. Thereby, I pass it with my vote.
The budget received 3 votes for and 3 votes against.
I asked for a show of hands, and 3 people raised their hands. 3 persons from the opposition raised their hands, and 3 did not.
Another vote was called for, at which the budget only received 1 vote in favour.
They did not look at the positives and negatives of the budget. They did not do this before, and neither have they done it now. They are just opposing it. I wish to say to the people that an election will be held within a year or 2 years. If we are good, then you can vote for us, or you can remove us. Now you know who is responsible for all of this. This is the work of a certain group.
Following the conclusion of the voting on the budget, a group of supporters of the chairman entered the chamber and voiced their protest.
It is a former UNP chairman that was appointed for us. He has never allowed our supporters to do anything in our local. Therefore, we defeated the budget this time and the last time as well. We did not do this out of opposition to His Excellency the President or Minister Basil Rajapaksa. Our chairman has never listened to us. He takes decisions and he implements them.
The 2014 budget of the Paliagoda Urban Council was first defeated on the 19th of this month. When a budget is defeated on 2 occasions, we consider that the chairman has resigned his position. The secretary of the Paliagoda Urban Council has informed us of the same. We will take a future course of action as per the relevant act.
Welcome back to the news. Now, the Colombo District Court today issued an injunction order preventing the token strike that was launched by several trade unions attached to the health sector.
The order was issued when a petition filed by a heart patient receiving treatment at the National Hospital in Colombo was taken up today.
Yes, the health unions launched the 48-hour token strike this morning, citing several demands.
16 trade unions attached to the health sector launched the token strike at 7 this morning against the slashing of salaries and special allowances. Convener of the Joint Council of Nursing, PSM and Paramedic Services, Saman Ratnapriya, stated that persons attached to the council refrained from treating patients, laboratory services, distribution of medicines and several other services. Saman Ratnapriya noted that officers were provided for emergency services and the strike action did not take place at the Lady Ridgeway Hospital for Children, the Sirimava Bandaranaike Hospital for Children, the Mahamodara Hospital and the Maharagama Cancer Hospital. Patients arriving for treatment at the National Hospital were severely inconvenienced by the strike action this morning. However, Director of the National Hospital in Colombo, Dr. Anil Jayasinghe, said that steps are taken to minimize the inconvenience caused to patients due to the strike action.
With regard to professionals supplementary to medicine and paramedics, we have made arrangements as usual. All the laboratory investigations and issue of drugs have been arranged with the support of Osusala and external resources.
Patients at several hospitals across the island were inconvenienced by the strike. During every increment, we requested that allowances also be increased in a fair manner. It did not happen. The Secretary to the Ministry of Health, the Director of Health Services, the Ministry Treasurer and the Secretary all are accountable. There is absolutely no reason for a strike action. If they wish to fulfill certain demands, they should do it through discussion. By engaging in strike actions, they only put innocent lives in danger.
You're watching News First. Up next is Action TV.
The Gargamua Divisional Education Office has been functioning out of this building, which was opened in 1992. The administration of 54 schools comes under the purview of the Divisional Education Office. In addition, the Divisional Education Office also supervises academics at 4 pirivenas in the area. While employees at this office have to enter the premises amid a number of obstacles at present, sanitary facilities at the office have been sanitary in name only for the past 3 months. This is because the Gargamua Pradeshia Sabha has discontinued the water supply to this building. Although the heads of local government institutions are not vested with the power to control the bodily functions of employees through the local government ordinance, it could be that these individuals are silencing their laments regarding their inability to carry out bodily functions, considering the political clout of the Pradeshia Sabha. This letter addressed to the chairman of the Gargamua Divisional Education Office by the chairman of the Pradeshia Sabha on the 31st of October shows the extent of this political clout. As per this letter, the Divisional Education Chairman must remove the Divisional Education Office from these premises. This is because the Pradeshia Sabha has made preparations to build a multi-office complex at these premises. The chairman of the Pradeshia Sabha says that this land, known as Mailagahahena, was entrusted to the Gargamua Gam Sabha in 1948 and that the local council has been maintaining it since then. Incidentally, this plot of land has been surveyed and mapped by the Surveyor General's Department. This proper and legitimate action was taken in 1961. The surveying that was carried out does not note that even an inch of the land on which the office is located falls under a plot of land known as Mailagahahena. Instead, there is a plot of land named Mailagahawatta. This land too was entrusted to the state not in 1948 but in 1961. Another important factor is that the Divisional Education Office has been established not on the plot of land known as Mailagahawatta but on a different plot of land. This land too, known as Deulgahawatta, was entrusted to the state only in 1961. Thereby, it is evident that the chairman of the Pradeshia Sabha has attempted to misuse a factual plot of land known as Deulgahawatta by creating a non-existent plot of land known as Mailagahahena. Can attempts to save face be approved of when these actions have led to the dysfunctionality of the administration of 54 schools which come under the purview of the Divisional Education Office? Chief Minister of the Northwestern Province, this is over to you.